This is May 22. We're sad to see Iyanla from Iyanla Fix My Life ending her show. Now here's what. It's a wrap for Iyanla Vanzant when it comes to her show, Iyanla Fix My Life. For those who don't know who Iyanla is, she's originally from Brooklyn, New York, and is a famous relationship coach, author, TV host, ordained minister, and motivational speaker. She's best known for her show, Iyanla Fix My Life, which is on OWN Network, where she helps families and individuals with many issues. Iyanla has a unique life filled with many struggles, which she has since overcome, and she uses her story and expertise to help others, especially on her show.
This was probably a great starting point for identifying who I was as a woman, because I lived in a violent relationship. And I lived in a violent relationship because I had been an abused girl.
Unfortunately, she said that her time with her show, Iyanla Fix My Life, has come to an end. As a guest on Real Quick with Danielle Young, she explains why her journey with Iyanla Fix My Life has come to an end.
The one thing that 8 years of Fix My Life has taught me is how mean and nasty and unkind we are. I don't want that energy in my life anymore. I don't want people calling me names and talking about, I'm very sensitive to energy. I don't deserve it, and I don't want it.
Listen, I get what she's saying. You know how you try to help folks and they just don't get it? And this negative energy just gets thrown at you all the time? Yeah, sometimes you need to walk away from all of that.
It's liberating, you know. It is good. It's good to have been able to do something with excellence and love, and then get the opportunity to say, let me do something else. Because, it doesn't define me. I've been doing this work for 34 years.
Right.
I've been on television for 8. And so it's just part of the evolution, and I'll be around. I mean, I'm just not doing Fix My Life anymore.
Right.
And part of it is because the work for me is so sacred. It's not entertainment. I think what the years on Fix My Life has done was let people know that it's okay. You can do this work, the hard work, and survive. You can do this work publicly, and it's okay.
I recall watching an episode where Shay Johnson was very upset with Iyanla's process, and she just decided to storm off.
Your time.
Too much. Like, lady, you're
Dishonor your word.
weird.
Shay later did a broadcast to explain why she did so.
There's certain things you don't know that happen. I know you seen, some of y'all seen the show on Saturday. They've been playing reruns. And I know some of you guys have some questions. But before I answer the questions, I want to make sure y'all have a full understanding that a lot that happened on Iyanla was not aired. They wanted just me. I made the suggestion to bring my family. If I would have known that this TV show would go a certain way, I would not have invited my family at all. So what bothered me in the beginning, what y'all didn't see, I got up to greet her, to try to shake her hand. And she initially like, oh, no, COVID, we ain't doing that. It was all these subliminal shots throughout the day. And I'm like, okay, well, you want to be cautious about COVID, cool. Jan and I asked them not to mention certain things about an ex-boyfriend from TV. I didn't want to mention that. I didn't want to mention, certain cast members. I didn't want to mention anything about reality TV or anything I've done in the past, because I wanted to focus on my relationship with my mother and my brothers and my sister, and that's it.
And this is so odd because she's the one who contacted the show for help. And people need to realize that most times we don't see ourselves as clear as the people from the outside do. So even though she disagreed with Iyanla, I believe there's a better way to handle it. Iyanla gave her response to everything that transpired in a series of tweets. Lastly, remember when Kamaya Mobley became infuriated by the idea of staying overnight while filming Iyanla Fix My Life?
This is an opportunity for Craig to stand up and give his daughter the support and guidance she needs to move past rage into healing. Your father wants to see you.
Why would he even leave me here?
Your father wants to see you. Your father wants to see you.
So what's the point? I don't even know why she's sitting there talking to me now.
Your
I don't even know
father.
what the they don't get. Stop talking to me. What the is your problem, bitch?
Your father wants no.
Where?
father
Where?
Come
Where?
here. Come here.
No, because I'm not staying here. Y'all know this. Bitch, I'm gone. Daddy, I'm about to get the out of here. I'm not doing this with these people. I'm not doing this. I'll curse this bitch out. Like, I'm about to swing on this. Then you got some big bitch. Like, bitch, I'll stab the out this bitch. What the and I do this. They gonna tell me I'ma stay here and gonna tell Swerve leave.
No.
Swerve,
I said it was your choice.
Swerve, no
I
better.
said it was your
Swerve,
choice.
Tell this old bitch she'll get slapped. Let her. Can you please let her know that? Can you? I done slapped bigger bitches for less than that. Come on, I don't argue with bitches. I
How
slap
come you
bitches.
didn't put this on the board?
Cause he ain't never seen this side. He ain't never had to see this side.
Why not?
Exactly. Cause
It's who you
who
are.
the gonna tell me?
It's
I'm
who
gonna stay
you
someplace and
are.
tell the person I came down here
I
with.
did not tell you, Daddy.
So what you just told me
I said
upstairs?
to her, I gave her family an assignment that
And they're
they
not
were
gonna
doing
answer my phone
tonight.
call.
And if she called, they would not answer the phone. Isn't that the
Exactly.
assignment I gave
so
you?
why would you make it so that I can't leave?
And then there's Wendy Williams.
I'm not talking. I'm gonna let Lunel do all the talking on her podcast, but
Guys, when she was on Wendy Williams' show, Wendy brought up the episode with Lunel and just kept poking at it like she just will not stop.
So Lunel was very unhappy in that episode. She cried, and we're not used to seeing Lunel cry.
She was just being a tad rude in my opinion and throwing some shade, sort of making these eye rolls and so on.
I'm just saying, because Lunel's my friend, and she let that episode air, but she, on her own podcast, is gonna break down what was really going on behind the scenes. And
Behind the scenes of the show.
Yes, and with you and her daughter and stuff.
She kept bringing up all of these people that seemingly had issues with Iyanla. Just watch how it went down.
She says that you abuse your power. She ran away from the house, then you brought her back, excuse me, and she ended up going on social media immediately and saying horrible things about you and the show and you and you and you.
Not true. I did not put her out. She left.
So I get it. I get why she's done, because it seems like some people want help but eventually don't want to own up to their baggage and accept the help. They leave the show and do interviews trashing Iyanla, and you know what? She decided that chapter was done. She was like, I'm done with the negative energy. Her show is, however, powerful, and it did help a lot of people watching, so we definitely need to see her in the future, even though it's in a different form.
So now, if you want a piece of me, you got to come to me, and you got to pay for it. How about that?
Come on.
And in honor of you, Iyanla, we're gonna do a compilation of some of our favorite sessions from you. So make sure you subscribe, guys, to watch that video coming up soon and more.